Welcome back. As you can tell, we just got done making last week's video. So with that being said, you get a behind the scenes view of what I have to do after making a video. I have a huge mess on the table, huge mess on the little recliners, whatnot, as well as I have to organize whatever I've just picked up. So y'all are currently sitting on some boxes I have to get into. These boxes have all of my duplicate stuff. As you can see here, these are just collapsible totes, but you got duplicate NES, a stack of PS2 games, so on and so forth. Down in here, you've got even a full case of NES games. So, with that being said, you get to see my ugly mug again this week. So, get Dragon Warrior kind of up and out of the way right quick. I'm going to go through everything that I have to do. So first things first, all of these games here that were PS2 games that were duplicates, I don't need them for the collection, they've got to get out of the way. And unfortunately, they're going to go where y'all are going, so I'm just going to set them here out of the way. So, get that done. Now, same thing with stuff like this, the Madden 08 for PSP. It's something that's for trade, for sale, so it's going to go in these boxes here underneath y'all. Guitar Hero 2 is really freaking sweet. It's going to go at the top for now. This controller, as of right now, is just parts. So I actually have a tote out in my garage of parts. So we will look at that. Let's see here. So, try not to moon you. I mean, dear God, I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube for that. So I have all these miscellaneous games here. The PS3 stuff. That's the Spyro, the Bible game. So, Bible game is complete. It's going up here. I've got to do that alphabetically. My Mistake, Madden 08, The Walking Dead. I actually have the Game Pass for Xbox, so I'm not going to keep that one. So those will go into the trade stuff. Set those there with y'all. Paper disc folder. So that will be up and out of the way. I don't need that, but we'll hold on to it for now. Prince of Persia, Hawk. Guitar Hero Aerosmith will be for trade because I've got it for PS2. GTA 4, same thing. I think I have it. I think it's 5. I'll hold on to it for now. Let's see what we have here. Yep. So these are all the PS3 games. They'll get put up on a shelf. Like I say, the PS1 game doesn't have a case. I've got some cases out in the garage I'll put up. Myst, Revelation, Xbox, right down here. NHL 2K6, of course, PS2 complete, goes on the shelf. The Raven, Xbox One. Okay, NCAA Football 12. I'm not much of a football player, or a football game player. I will on PS2 just because it's, it's part of the collection. Trade. Got a lot of trade stuff. And I pick this stuff up, garage sales, whatnot, as cheaply as possible. Trade it to a few people that I know here that play games, or I'll take it to a store and trade it in. About like this. So, hopefully that doesn't block y'all's view too much. A little bit, let's move some stuff around here. I know you like seeing me up close and personal, so it's okay. More PS2 games. So I want to say these 3 were not complete. Yeah. So not complete ones go down here, and complete. Those all 6 were complete. And I've almost got 22 more games to add to the PS2 collection, which will put me at I got 605 total. I've got a couple of duplicates that are, special edition, or maybe they just have a little extra stuff in them, or like hot coffee edition and whatnot. So I'm probably around the 620 mark of individual PS2 games. So not too bad. That's Wii game. Need to find a case for that. Trade. Okay, so man, a lot of stuff piling up around y'all. Extra Wii controller for my system down here. Put those up. And alright, so I did wipe this down with alcohol. It didn't clean it up much, which is rather unfortunate, but that's alright. And I do have the dongle here. It has a spot to hold it, looks like, so I hope that's what it is. It looks like. Yeah. So, spot to hold it. It's very nice. So it's cool. That's nice. I mean, I could probably use it on my Xbox or something, but I don't need it, honestly. It just came with the set, so I was going to keep it. Let's see, that will go back in that box. So out of these Wii games, that actually has to go in that box with the system. That's the only thing I did off camera, was put the Wii box or Wii system in the box. And that's really just because I probably had to cuss a little bit to get it in there, and y'all don't need to hear that. So Wii streaming disc I don't need. Spider-Man I'll keep for sure. Lumberjacks, I'll try it out for sure. Nerf, okay. Ultimate Duck Hunting. You really can't beat Duck Hunt on NES in my opinion, so I don't need that one. Dangerous Hunts, Big League Sports, of course, now I don't know that. So these will all be put with Dance Revolution 3. Hey, if I get 100,000 likes on this video within the end of this month, I'll play DDR on camera. I don't think it'll happen. And that does not mean go make 100,000 fake profiles to do it. So, just so we're clear on that. Oh, hey, that's in the box. Along with some other trash. So we'll put this manual and stuff back in here. I bet it'll fit a little better in that box now. The man that I got this from, like I say, he had bought it for his grandson, and his grandson outgrew it. But with that being said, he also gave me the receipt for it. It shows that he bought it in 2009, like $170, which was probably average at the time. And then you got a 2-pack of Wii games. I don't know what those are or were, but man, it's not a bad deal. He got almost half his money back, over a decade later. So it's not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and find Duck Hunting. And at the bottom's gonna fall out of that, I guarantee it. But I'll try to hold on to it. And all these things in the box, I may list online or something that are complete, of course. And that way I may recoup some of my money. I don't know. Like I said, I don't list much online. I mainly just shop online just because there's not a lot here to find local. So, man, I hate stuff like this. Hold on to it for years and don't get rid of it. It doesn't go anywhere. So it ends up just getting given to someone when they buy something. So more games to go underneath y'all. Wii Sports, like I said, goes back in that box. I'm ready to do some cussing on that, I'm sure. Logitech. All right. These are those are all controllers that need to be cleaned up and everything. I'll get that done here soon. So now I don't know if you noticed this fancy red coffee table here. Oh man. Everybody likes the color red on stuff, right? This thing was at a garage sale as well. And oh, it's upside down. And it was $20. I needed a table for the game room. Stay. And I was looking, could not find exactly what I wanted, so I found that one at the garage sale, and it was, you know, wood colored, I guess you'd say. It's brown or tan in some spots, and I brought it home, bought a sander, sanded it down. The goal is to take it back outside when the time comes, glue a whole bunch of game covers on it, you know, not the original printout copies or whatnot, and glue them all down, clear coat it so that way it ties into the room, and the red's just to kind of bring out anything that may be behind it. If there's a gap between them, it'll have a little bit of color. All right, so we boxed, and I'm running out of shelf space already. I guess I'm just gonna have to throw away my NES box or something. I don't know. It's gonna be tough. It's a tough decision. So that's halfway clean. It's up off the table, so I can move my table to and from and kind of get it out of the way, be able to walk back and forth. Now the big part, and I'll have to move y'all for it, is taking these PS2 games and putting them alphabetically onto this shelf. So one thing I forgot, and since this is coming out a week after the previous video, you get to see it today. Gen 1 Genesis. System, cord, controller, AV cord. I'm blocking all your light. Yeah, so there you go. But the best part of it, I got a box. Yeah. Now the box is missing the styrofoam or the cardboard, but that's all right. I only paid like $60 for the system with box, so it looks good. I'll tie it in to the system or to the collection. Now this is my Switch box. I actually bought this from a guy I work with. He had bought himself a Switch exactly like mine because I bought mine used, and I just gave him some money for the box. Now you'll notice the Mario edition hasn't gone anywhere. It's got the special case on it to hopefully prevent anything from happening like GameStop let happen. Yeah, we hate those people sometimes. So let's see if we can find a spot to put y'all where y'all can still see. Probably not going to happen very easily. And you're looking at me all cockeyed like Wally or something. So let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah, real bad. Let's see. This is what people don't show you. All right, so that's better. Get my ugly mug out of the way. So now you see I have all this stuff in the way. There's Jumanji. That's going to Andy. He said he wants that with the wooden box. So still trying to work out that deal. He and I have not been able to get together because work schedules are completely different. Let's pull this down right quick. Set that down like that. And then I've got some styrofoam out in my garage. I'm going to try and put that thing back to where it has a little more shape instead of just falling apart. So let's see here. It's a lot of moving back and forth, just move junk here, move junk here. And it's not game related, it's flash drives for work or flash drives for collection, you know. So Guitar Hero 3 goes up here in the case. Let's see here. Needs a case. And I check these before I put them up here because I want everything once it goes on the shelf to have the case that holds the memory card. And these are not there. So, probably a boring video for y'all. Terribly sorry. It's what happens when I miss a week and then just don't pick up a whole lot. And then have a mess. You know, I want to share this with y'all too. I mean, some people may not have gaming collections like this. Some people may not have more than a shelf or two. If that's the case, if I only had 1 or 2 shelves, I'd be in trouble. I'd have to downsize a whole lot. Alright, so these are all good. Gran Turismo 3 should be down there in the cases. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 need new cases. So I'm going to set my phone down. I got the preview on the app going. So, okay, y'all can still see over there. So in these blue and black totes, I stacked everything up on top of it. Try not to block y'all's view. Making double the work for myself, but that's okay. PlayStation, Xbox, NES, Wii, man, it's all here. So some people collect just one system. I like games in general. Doesn't matter what it is, what system. I like them all. So Dragon Warrior, we'll go and put it up. Well, case. All right. Oh. Nintendo games only. I got PS2, extra artwork, and everything. All right, so I said 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of those cases is nothing but PS2 cases that hold the memory cards. OCD, I don't know what you'd call it. Crazy? I mean, you can call it crazy, I don't care. So, this is what I do every time I pick up PS2 games. The games themselves get swapped out to a PS2 memory card holding case. And it's even if it's the right case, but it's torn, the plastic's torn, or maybe it's missing the tabs that hold the thing shut or the tabs that hold the book, I'll change it out for that as well. I try and keep it as good as possible. So in the end, if I do happen to sell my collection, the next person has nothing to worry about. They could say, I want to do exactly what you're doing. Okay, I feel for you. Here you go. I got 2 books with that one. All right, we'll set one out. We don't need 2. So, and these old cases, they're not gonna just get thrown away or anything. I use those for games like that. PS1 game. I'll put it in there. Somebody says, hey, PS1 game. Got you. Point in case. This one here is one of those PS2 cases that has the proper memory card holder, but it's falling apart there in the center, the spine. It's dirty, you know. It's falling apart there at the disc holder. So this one will get thrown away. I'm not gonna put this one back out there in circulation for anybody else to get. And in fact, the case that I picked up is busted. One of the little tabs that holds the disc down, actually two of the three tabs hold the disc down, are broke. So even some get past me occasionally. Go. It's got a broken also. Apparently a lot get past me. That's alright. I've got 50 or more down there, so much better. So if this is something you enjoy seeing, I will do it again. If it's something you don't enjoy seeing, be sure to tell me, because I might do it again. And then you'll know, oh no, not this crappy video. Or, dude, it's a lot of damn work. And it is sometimes. I prefer to keep the game room nice and clean. When you have 4 kids, really 2 of them like coming in here. My 2 younger boys, my little girl does too sometimes, but they will sit here and play if they're over here. The little girl will sit here and watch TV, so it doesn't typically get messy that way. But they are kids. Controllers, cords. Everything kind of goes football after a little bit. This one is missing the tab that holds the book. Again, like I said, stuff gets past me. Like these, this stack of PS2 games that I got that were duplicates. Those will be gone through, and I'll do the same thing with them. I'll strip the games out, the cases out, whatnot. I'll put them in these extra cases, and in turn still get rid of them, but I'll keep good PS2 cases. So that way I'm not kind of selling myself short or anything. And if you look at a PS2 case online, people are charging anywhere from $5 to $7 a piece for an individual case on them. And man, just for a case, that's ridiculous. But I will buy games for $2 all day long. Sports games, you know, normally for less than that if I can. But pick up whatever games I can for around $2 or less, and swap them out into some good cases, or take their good cases and, like I said, do exactly this. OCD, crazy, I don't care. In the end, the collection will be very expansive and very well taken care of. And same thing goes with the discs. I have picked up games in the past that weren't very good quality, but say it's a $20 game and disc only is $5. But that case and that book is hard to find. I'll pick it up, I'll sit on it, I'll even throw the disc away if it's too bad, you know, if the center part's cracked or whatnot. But I'll hold on to that little bit of stuff that may help me complete it later on down the road. Of course, companies like GameStop, Game Exchange, things like that, they used to, but not so much, take games without their artwork, and they would print up their own, and in turn kind of screw us collectors that wanted them complete. So I take that time to complete it back. I'm trying to see, make sure this one here is in duplicate now. Cat in the Hat again. Don't kick me off YouTube for that. Can't believe people sometimes find the worst in the things they've got. Let's see here. looky there. All-Star Baseball 05. I had one on the shelf already. So what I'll do is I'll go through and I'll find which one of the two looks the best, and I'll put it back on the shelf. And that happens. I primarily go off that shelf there behind me, so that way I can know what I do and don't have. So, now comes all these unlabeled black cases. Nothing to say what it is or isn't in there. So tons. I've got probably 50 games like this. Splinter Cell. I think I picked up Splinter Cell not long ago. Project Snowblind. Okay. So what I do is I just go through here, double check. If I come across a game I've picked up and I had it not complete, then I take it out, of course. And make a big mess for myself. Here we go. Found it without having to go through everything. Alright, put these back. Okay, so, like I said, GT3 A-Spec had it. So, it's in a good case. I try and put everything in a good case when I can. And I've already moved so much stuff, I don't remember where I put Gran Turismo 3 at. It's right there behind me. I'm blind. It happens. So, pull out that one. Put in that one. Boom. Complete. Now, like I say, that's a second copy of that, so we will do that. That's a duplicate now, so those can go in trade stuff. So that's obviously made another mess for me. This will be probably another video when I start putting these alphabetically through here, because it's exhausting. It's a lot of work, but I do it for myself. I do it for y'all. That way, if y'all say, hey, I want to see this thing grow, you'll see it right here. These games will go from 5 to 25 to hopefully fill up this whole thing and this whole thing and this whole row, and I've got to buy more shelves. That would be nice. So tune back in. Sorry, mine went blank. Looking for this game. Tune back in next week. We will probably be adding some more games, hopefully to PS2. We will also be probably alphabetizing some of those and maybe doing a new game room tour here soon. We're going to try and get stuff cleaned up. So thanks for coming. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.